Hi people, so here this time on Poetic Interpretations, someone has raided my house. Jokes apart, she's a guest here, Priyanshi. She has raided my book library, my most beautiful subscriber. She's here and to raid my library. I've allowed her the permission, and as they say, Atithi Deva Bhava. Firstly, wishing you all a very happy Independence Day because we shooted this on 15th of August, and maybe I don't know when I'll be uploading this, but whatsoever, it's Independence Day. We are all free, celebrating freedom. And hey, Priyanshi, so please, have your say on poetic interpretation scam. Come, how do you
Hi,
feel being here?
hi, my name is Priyanshi and today I'm a guest over here. Now today's questions are I'll be asking the book's title, themes and more about the books from him because he's fond of books. So I want the subs, likes, comments from your
Poetic
yeah.
interpretations.
So please that would be a favor on us. So please, so let's start our video.
Listen to it, please.
So our first question,
Yeah, let's, show them the books first.
yeah.
These are all the books, guys. It's Into the Wild, it's Amisha, Shiva trilogy, this is Dylan Chronicle, this is the book by Mark Susak. It's all amazing stuff. It's Game of Thrones, it's highly sensitive person, and definitely a lot more to be revealed. This one is The Prince, Niccolo Machiavelli, Ibn Battuta, Travels of Ibn Battuta by Tim McIntosh Smith. Do check out these documentaries, they're commendable, guys. And this is Motorcycle Maintenance, Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance by Robert M. Purcell. These are treasures and a lot more to be unveiled in this particular feature from Poetic Interpretations. Yeah, yeah. So
Okay.
Priyanshi,
So let's
and these
start.
books
And
have been
having
picked
more
by
books.
her, and a lot more. It's Lady Chatterley's lover, it's literature, it's travel literature, it's fiction, it's romanticism, it's psychology, it's self-help, and I won't speak much now. Priyanshi, over to you.
So our first question is, please tell me something about the highly sensitive person.
Wow, this is a beautiful book. See, guys, The Highly Sensitive Person by Ilian and Aaron. This is really a wonderful book, and the caption here says, How to Thrive When the World Overwhelms You. This is incredible. I myself is an HSP, that is a highly sensitive person, and I guess you all know what a highly sensitive person is. Otherwise, ask Sir Google. He'll tell you about it, and it's a self-help book. It's about psychology, it's about the human mind, and it's about the way we behave, and it revolves around the title, The Highly Sensitive Person. It actually talks about how a highly sensitive person should deal in his day-to-day life situations, and how he can actually make this trait, which is generally considered as a weakness by a lot of people, his most commendable attribute. Because being highly sensitive is not always a weakness, guys. A lot of artists are highly sensitive, many of them, and they are introverts, and it's a human mind, and it has got a lot of shades to it. So it's more about loving yourself, cherishing yourself as a person, and this is a must read for people who are dealing with such situations, who are introverts, who are having any kind of uh, you know a lifestyle. I won't even say disorder, a lifestyle orientation. Anything more you want to know about it?
No,
The synopses are cool too here. You can always look through the synopsis. You'll get a much better
and
detail.
sir, please tell them about the book price that they should know that they have to buy it.
You can very easily grab this book, around here it's written like it's like 9.99 euros, but it's, available on Amazon at a very cheap price. So you can always avail it. The Highly Sensitive Person by Ilian and Aaron, and, browse through the websites wherever you get it. And I would recommend, you can always pick up secondhand books. It's more eco-friendly, and you just need to read it, and you can get more books in a same price, which you'll be getting the very first hand copy of it. And same price, guys. Read second hand books. You can contact me. I'll deliver this to your place. That's
So,
marketing.
guys, please buy this book, The Highly Sensitive Person. It will really innovate you. So,
Grateful,
thank
no?
you.
They'll surely listen to you if not me.
Yeah. Now, the second question.
Right?
Now, tell me the theme about the Lady Chatterley's lover.
Wow, it's D.H. Lawrence. This book is so amazing, and it was written around 60s, I suppose. D.H. Lawrence's Lady Chatterley's Lover, and this is an iconic book, or it was published in 60s, I suppose, after a long trial, and it was published by Penguin. And general theme is about love. Here, it's the theme about desire, desire of the body, desire of the mind, desire of the heart. So it talks about a woman named Chatterley, and Lady Chatterley is her name. She's a protagonist, and she's actually not very happy with her married life. She's married to a person who's actually not very physically fit, who has got certain ailments, physical ailments, and because of this, she doesn't, the marriage doesn't work up in a way. She's not happy with her married life, and then she had an extramarital affair, and then she pursue her erotic passions, and it's a tale will blend about passion, and it also talks about the intricacies of the human mind at the end, and that desire factor in each one of us. So it's basically it revolves around themes like love, desire, and everything, all these wonderful things, passion. And D.H. Lawrence is one of the creative writers of his times, and it's like very much ingrained in him, and creativity and sexuality. There's a lovely blend of it, and you like kind of, you love it's a page turner. You love reading it, and it's amazing. Every line speaks, thousand words. It's so amazing. It's lovely. One of my favorite novels, one of in fiction and the romantic fiction in this genre. I really love it.
Okay, so this is also one of the book you should buy it. So,
Exactly, yeah, don't forget about the price because we've got Google, right? All fast.
so now next is Into the Wild. Can you tell me just some important points in it?
Yeah, John Cracker, Into the Wild is actually an amazing marvel of travel literature, and it's written by John Cracker, and it's written about the adventures of a guy, a teenager guy named as Alexander Supertramp, Chris McCandless, also known as Alexander Supertramp, and it's about one's journey into nature, one's like exquisite love for nature, and it has his journey to Alaska during the winters and how this brutal beauty killed him. It's a great tale. It's a tragic masterpiece of adventure. This was lovely. Must read for all the adventure thrill seekers out there. This was an amazing book. So Into the Wild, do check this out. It's highly, highly recommended.
Now, so this is also one of the book. You can also buy this one. Now the next book,
Why?
The Secret of Nagas.
Shiva trilogy, as I
Yeah.
other day talked in my second vlog about this Shiva trilogy written by Amish Tripathi. This is lovely. This is generally the second book of Shiva trilogy. The first one is Immortals of Meluha. It
Yeah,
might be right here
yeah,
somewhere.
it's here, it's
Immortals of
here, it's
Meluha.
here.
Yeah, it's here. See the cover. I love the book cover. It's Immortal of Meluha. This is the second one. And the third one is Oath of the Vayuputras. This is great, the fictional narrative of Lord Shiva and his times. It's author's own fictional account of Shiva and his reign, his era. So a must read, well crafted, well you know so wonderfully written. It's a masterpiece, and it is perfectly blended with the account, the historical account, the myth and the fiction. It's like the blend is like class. It's spot on, guys. You can read this one. This is nice.
So these were the books. The guy has told us about the two books in one paragraph only. So these are the two books.
Skyrox.
The Secret of the Nagas and the other one is The Immortals of Meluha. So These are also one of the books. So please. Now the next book
Like, share,
is
subscribe, comment to Poetic Interpretations. Let it be the last one, right?
yeah.
I can show you the cover. Is Autobiography for Yogi. We talked about this the other day, and I'll do a full video on it. This is a must read. This is lovely. Even Steve Jobs
Now
read it.
now the next one.
Song of Ice and Fire. This is lovely. Yeah, sorry for being
Yeah,
distracted.
yeah.
Please go on. This is the last one. Like, for now. Then we'll do it some other time. Yeah, go on.
Yeah. So this is the book, the last book I'm telling you, The Prince. Though he's also a prince only. So the book is about The Prince by Niccolo Machiavelli.
Machiavelli. Yeah. Told you. We did it behind the scenes. Okay, it's amazing. It's lovely. Let me hold that book, please.
Yeah.
Get this to me. The Prince. It's amazing. Book by Niccolo Machiavelli. A beautiful cover and even beautiful synopsis. It's a self-help book, and this talks about the Italian philosopher Niccolo Machiavelli. He was born in Florence, and it's about his philosophy about the traits of a leader, how a leader should be, and not just good, but a blend of brutal and good. So, like, look at this tagline. It's not titles that honor men, but men that honor titles. How can a prince rise to power? What must he do to remain in it? What is expected of a good ruler? Which is better, to be feared or to be loved? And with this, we leave it rest to the imagination. This is a treasure trove. Just read it, and after that, lead the world. Readers become leaders eventually. So read them, and there are dozens of it. The marvels, the treasure troves. It's amazing, and one video won't suffice for it. It's Dylan Chronicles. Bob Dylan, guys. The world was taken by a storm when they heard Bob Dylan. This particular lovely guy, he has won the Nobel Prize in Literature. So this is the account of his life, autobiography of Bob Dylan. It's called the Chronicles. It's volume 1, and volume 2 is soon expected. Book of the year 2017. This is amazing. It's like poetry, in verse, in poetry in prose form. It's amazing. It's lovely. Autobiography in verse. This is Song of Ice and Fire. George R. R. Martin, the man who has just made the entire world insane. And I guess if you haven't read this, you are living on the wrong planet, guys. Just read it. Get these books. You've watched the season. Every one of us has watched it. It's incredible, and you should watch this. You should read this, and every line speaks. Every line is a journey in itself. It's amazing. It's mind blowing. We'll be doing an entire video on this series, these particular books, Song of Ice and Fire. All 7 of them, I swear to you guys.
Oh, the next.
The Marvel Book Thief. It's kind of the bestseller, international bestseller. Book Thief by Marcus Zusak. It's lovely. The Holocaust dream, during that particular time, and it's about all that ream, and the Nazis, the particular era, the Holocaust times, the Hitler times, and it's about a girl. The protagonist is a girl here, and she's a book thief, and her journey and through all the trials and tribulations of life during a very tough reign during the Nazi invasion. So it is amazing. This is lovely, and it's this is a tale told by death, and when death tells a story, we really have to listen. This is masterpiece. I'll surely be doing this as well. This is I personally love this one. And this one, last but not the least, and it was just a part of my collection, just a fragment, and this is amazing. Robert M. The Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance. This one is incredible, guys. This will, make you make your jaws drop when you read it. It tells about how machines act as a divine instrument. It tells about Zen. It tells about life. It's a father-son road trips in the Bollywoods of North America, and this is killer. This one is you just can't do without reading it. Get this today, read it. If you've read any of the books mentioned, you can always talk about it. You can write about the
It's
themes,
fine.
and if any other books you want me to do in future about on my trips or particular book reviews of it, so do let me know. And these are all marvels, these are treasures, and tell me what kind of books you like, and share, subscribe. That's very important for me at the
That's fine.
moment. And thank you very much for everything. Thanks so much for all your support, all your love, because you guys are tremendous. You guys are cool, and it's because of you who make me do it. Over to you.
Now, thank you for watching. We've learned many things from him, and now,
Yeah.
what can I say? Just
Subscribe,
he's
subscribe.
incredible, yeah.
Wow. She
So
just said it.
please subscribe it, like it, comment it, share it.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Priyanshi. You've been a sport. Thank you for coming over, reading my library. And if you guys want to read my library, just mailing you the address below. Let me know it, and have a wonderful, wonderful time. A very happy Independence Day, all. And with this, we're signing off. Priyanshi, me saying, subscribe to Poetic Interpretations one last time. Loads of love, loads of love.